Dusharat Nair. So today I'm going to talk about role of a mother-in-law, and probably this is going to be controversial. And some people are definitely not going to like this, and I'm okay with it. Why? Because I need to speak the truth. And only disclaimer here is that this is not about every mother-in-law. This is for those mother-in-law who need to understand this. And if you are a mother-in-law watching this video, watch this video till the end. And if you're a daughter-in-law or a son-in-law or a son or a daughter, watch this video till the end, because this video is going to make a difference in your married life. What is the role of a mother-in-law? Okay. The role of a mother-in-law is very simple. Help your kids to grow. That's it. That's your role. Be the support system for them. That's your role. Let them love each other and don't come in between them. That's the role which you need to play, right? As a mother-in-law, and somewhere I don't like this law word in mother-in-law. Hinders the connection. That doesn't build that connection. So again, MIL, mother-in-law, is one of the majority of the problems which people face in their relationship when I speak. But if you are a mother-in-law watching this video, watch this video till the end. Alright. So as you have a life, your kids also have a life. Now till the time they got married, they were a part of your life. And suddenly things are changing for you. And we understand that. Things definitely change for you in a moment, in a day's time. Like it changes for your son and the woman who is coming to your house. Right? It is exactly the same. So three people, life changes suddenly. Now, in this particular video, I'm going to talk to you as a mother-in-law, and you need to understand this. Now, for a woman, she is coming to your house because she has left her house and coming to your house. For her, this is a new place. So as you are a mother, you would know you have also come from a place, and it was also new for you when you came to your husband's house, right? That's the way it happens in India. So think of that moment and understand that more than anyone else, the lady who is coming to your house needs your support. You need to be the mother to your daughter-in-law, right? Now, it's very simple. Okay, I'm sure that the way you are doing things is out of love to your kid, your son. Okay, but do you know what? That is not helping your son, because when you are being close to your son and you are doing things probably out of love, I know that you are doing things out of love. You don't want their marriage to affect, right? And you don't want them to suffer also. But you know what? Because of the actions which is taken by you as a mother-in-law, their life is getting affected and they are not in a good position. And probably you need to understand this. Because you know what? This is very simple. It is just that you need to reflect on your life and understand how your life was when you came to a new house. And think the same way when a new lady in the sense, wife of your son comes to your house. You need to welcome her like a baby. You know, when a baby comes to your house, we welcome the baby wholeheartedly, right? So you need to welcome the new woman coming to your house like a baby, because she doesn't know anything about your house. She's just coming to your house for the first time. And the challenge is that most of the time, family and extended relatives expect the woman who comes to be the part of the family and enjoy with the family and love the family the very next day, which is next to impossible, because she doesn't know you. You need to give that time for her to connect with you. You also need to take that time to connect with her. So don't put that expectations that when a woman comes to your nayi bahu aayi to she should understand everything. No, never it's going to happen. Think of your time. Was it easy for you? No. I'm sure that you adjusted very quickly, but at this moment the era is different completely. The mindset is different. So understand this. So a woman coming to your house as your son's wife has no intention to fight with you. She needs your support, and when you show the support, things are going to be very smooth. Okay. Now, second thing, you might be doing things with love, care, and one more thing is that fear. We understand that fear of losing your son, fear of probably splitting love. You don't need to. Your son will love you, and he knows how to differentiate between the love to his mom and his wife. So it is you who need to give your son that space to express, and don't make it a tug of war between you and your daughter-in-law. You are going to get your love, the love which you deserve, 100%. You're going to get that, but don't make it a tug of war, because she is coming. She's, as I told, like a baby. For her, this is the newest place she is experiencing, your house. Okay. So how much ever care, love for your son or daughter you have, there are things which comes in between. One thing is the need for control of what's happening. So unknowingly you get into that habit of controlling things, which is not going to help. You control things, the other person also has a tendency to control things, because you know what, there is a conditioning which goes in the society. There's mother-in-laws like that, daughter-in-laws are like that, and that comes to action, not the original self, and because of that the fight happens, unnecessary clashes happens, right? So need to control what's happening. Yes, we understand that it is your house, you have set a system. Now what you need to do is that you need to welcome the new person to your house. Welcome them, show them the pathway, give them the trust that they can also do, and probably they might not be good as how you are managing things, and it is okay. So you are the elder one who need to understand that. And probably when you came to your house as a newlywed, probably that was not the scenario also, right? You also adjusted, you also understood the system. And don't make it about personal about you, because you know what, if you make it personal, you are ruining two person's life. You will have your emotions 100%. You will have your feelings, you will have your fears, you will have your all the things which is going on your mind. But you need to go beyond that, because you know what, understand this is, you are doing this for your son and your daughter. And a mother is the one who can do anything and everything for their kids. So do this for them, right? That way. Now there would be, I also understand that there might be few feelings that a new person is coming to your house, splitting of love, and sometimes you will also feel that I'm losing my son, and my son will not be with me. I need to split my son's love, all of that. And it is okay to have those feelings, because yes, this is the first time probably some new woman is coming to your house, and it is the way it is. You cannot change it. And it is okay to have these fears, because it's human, it's natural, it's okay. But you need to go beyond that. Okay. Now what is that you need to do? Simply, okay, point by point, what is that you need to do? One is help them with your experience. Now there are two ways you can do it. Help them your experience by saying that this is not the way it has to do, don't do this, don't do that, blah 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 blah, you are doing wrong. And second thing is that the actual way is, don't interfere. Everyone will have their own journey. They have to learn through their own journey. You have learned from your journey, right? So don't Share your experience. If they are taking it, fine. Not taking it, perfectly fine. You're doing your duty. That's it. Simple as that. Okay, let them make mistakes. They are definitely going to make mistakes. So don't fear that they will make mistakes and things are going to go haywire. It's okay. Let them do mistakes. So don't let them down by saying that you have done this. Okay, I told you this. And this is one of the biggest, worst things which you can do. Like, I have told you. I have told you. If somebody tells you this, you don't like it, then how do you think that your son or daughter will like it? Right? They will not. Okay, don't do that. Now, let them do what they love. See, we are all different human beings, right? Your son is a different human being. Your daughter-in-law is a different human being. So let them do what they like to do. So don't interfere, okay? Don't let them do what you want them to do. That is the worst thing which you can do as a mother-in-law. Don't do that. Why? You don't like to be controlled by someone, right? Then why are you controlling someone? Simple as that. Just understand. What love can do, control cannot do. Never ever. Then express yourself with love. You have to express yourself 100%. Express what you feel, but with love, not with anger. Let not anger be the first reaction. When anger comes as the first reaction, the battle is already lost. And you know what? When you win a battle, there is somebody losing. That's your son and daughter-in-law. They are losing the battle. You raised your son to become successful, happy, but don't be the one who, just for the sake of winning the battle and want to be right, are spoiling the relationship of your son and daughter-in-law. Right? Tell your daughter-in-law what you want. Okay, have a conversation with them. First thing which you need to do, make them your friend, like a friend. It's beautiful. You're two wonderful women who can have a great relationship. Why to make it a war? In war, nobody wins. Outside, in a country, say country war, people win. But in relationship, nobody wins. The relationship fails when two people fight. And please understand this. The relationship is at stake when you fight. Your son's life is at stake. Right? Be a friend. Be a friend. Okay? And understand that they have their priorities. Like your priority is your husband and your life. Their priority, let them also be a role model to them by making your husband your priority. If you have not done till now. Because for a husband-wife relationship, partners should be each other's priority. And that is the most important thing. The most important thing. And teach your kids to be like that. And if there are some things which is bothering you that you have not got in your relationship and you want that to be fulfilled by your daughter-in-law who is coming in, that's a wrong expectation altogether. You cannot have that expectation. Okay, you can have that expectation, but the wrong expectation, and which is not going to get fulfilled. And you are the one who's going to get hurt, and just because you're getting hurt, you cannot hurt somebody. Because it's your son's life. And you know what? Because of this, your son is getting sandwiched. And probably you don't understand. Because you're emotional. When you're emotional, you don't understand what's happening around you. You will only be focused on yourself. And don't be focused on yourself. Because it's fine. You got your share. Okay. And you're going to get your share. Because your son is going to love you irrespective of whatever. He's going to love you. For sure. But don't let that love be something which is forceful and you take out from someone by letting someone down. Don't do that. Love is unlimited. You can have unlimited love, and you can have two person loving you at the same time. Wow. Give your daughter-in-law that time. And that is very important. And that is how you can have a beautiful family, a beautiful relationship. Now, right? Now, majority of the things which I have told, you might be thinking it is not possible. How can I do that? How can I do that? I'm not saying do everything at once. Start with one. And this is an appeal to all the mother-in-laws. Right? How you can be a good mother-in-law. And for those mother-in-laws who are really good, kudos to you. Make some videos how you have a great relationship with your daughter-in-law or daughter, right? For those people, those mother-in-laws who have great relationship with their daughter-in-law, they call their daughter-in-law's daughter, and that's a huge change, right? So thank you so much for watching. I want your comments in this video, and which tip you liked, and what are your comments on this. All right, so thank you so much for watching. This is Sharat Nair here, your relationship transformation coach, and if you want to make your relationship really awesome, this is the right place. We are passionate to help you. So go to www.saranjali.com and click on the training and watch the free training and connect to us. So thank you so much. Have an awesome night. See you tomorrow. Bye.